Okay, hi there everybody. So I've decided to make this video for a friend of mine who shall remain nameless, who's experiencing some anxiety. So this is just a quick follow along video which I'd like to share with my friend, and of course anyone out there who I think could be experiencing some anxiety. So whoever you are in the world, if you're out there, you're feeling really tense and really anxious, upset, or angry about something, I hope this could be of use to you to help ease some discomfort and tension that you're feeling. Okay, so to begin with, what I wanted to do is I wanted to work on some spinal mobilization work. This will help identify where the areas of tension, where you're holding tension is. So with this, we're going to do a lot of things here to help ease muscle shortening, which is very easy to happen because we go around very tense, and when we work with this, we start to release that by lengthening out the muscles and identifying where we're holding tension, and thus encouraging ourselves to relax more. Okay, and then by the end of it, we'll do like a lying down relaxation, and possibly some seated meditation, mindfulness practices as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so start off either soles of the feet together, or coming to sit in a comfortable seated cross-legged position, or sukhasana in Sanskrit. So if you're sitting cross-legged, have your feet underneath your knees and your shins horizontal. Sit up nice and straight. Sit up high in your sitting bones. So your sitting bones are known as your tuberosity. So those are your bony protruding bones that stick out when you sit down in a straight upright posture. Okay. I mean, I prefer to sit with the soles of the feet together because I feel it really gets into the hips as well and helps to open up around there. Okay. So what I want you to do as you exhale, round the spine, keeping the shoulders over the hips throughout the whole time. And as you inhale, open up through the chest, arch the spine, push the chest forwards, but keeping the shoulders over your hips. Good. As you exhale, round the spine, feel free to tuck the chin into your chest. And as you inhale, arch the spine, pushing the chest forwards. Good. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching. Repeat this 10 times. Go at your own pace. Good, and back to center. Okay, now what we'll do now is we'll take our upper bodies to the right, or your left, to the back, to my left, push forwards, and back to center. Okay, so we'll go to the right, or my right, back, my left, push the chest forwards, and back to center. Okay, we'll try to do that in a circular, smooth motion, like so. We'll do that 10 times. Go at your own pace. And reverse. Great. Sit up nice and tall. Keeping yourself sitting up nice and tall, allow your head to fall forwards. Breathing naturally, and then come up. Turn your head at a 40, turn your head 45 degrees to my right or your left, and tuck your chin into your chest. Feeling a nice stretch on one side of your upper spine there, upper thoracic spine, and come up and repeat on the other side. And coming up. Great. Find yourself a piece of wall here. Come to standing. Good. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, allow the upper body just to fold forward and just relax down. Feel free to bend the knees as much as you need. Or step away a little bit from the wall. And push your hips up against the wall for some added support to take the strain away from the hamstrings if you need to. And just relax down. So the point of this is not to push yourself into a stretch, it's just to relax. Maybe shake your head a little bit. And breathe comfortably. You may feel yourself going down a little bit deeper the more you relax and the more you practice this. You may want to grab onto opposite elbows as you sink down a little bit more. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Finding out where you're tensing up and just find your way into relaxation. As you breathe in, feel the air going to your belly, into your lower back, and as you exhale, just sink down a little bit more each time. Good, breathe in, and breathe out. Good, place your hands on the floor and slowly bend the knees. Come down into Manasta squat. So as you come to squat, use your elbows, push your knees out towards the sides, straighten up through the spine, and hold here. It's just a good resting position after doing a forward fold. I find with this really takes a lot of pressure off my spine. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is we're going to put our legs up against the wall. So the way to put your legs up against the wall, some people start off lying on their backs and then wiggling their hips into the wall. But what I like to do is I like to start off placing my shoulder up against the wall and then turning like so, and then placing my legs up against the wall like this, hands by my sides, palms facing up, and just close your eyes. Flex the toes back if you can, just feel a nice gentle stretch there in the backs of the legs. Okay, so it's said that this posture, or this particular exercise, is also good to give your circulatory system a rest. It's good for venous return, so that's when deoxygenated blood goes towards your heart, so the body isn't having to pump blood towards the heart because you're upside down, while the feet are pointing up, so that inverts you, and Gives your circulatory system a rest, aids lymphatic drainage. And it's also an aid for anyone that's experiencing varicose veins, or anyone that's standing up for long periods of time at work. You're just fine, just relax here. Bring your attention to your breathing. So bring your attention into your shoulders. If you can feel your shoulders going up towards your ears, just mentally with your mind, work with every exhalation, just work towards relaxing those muscles mentally. And also what I try to do is I try to imagine myself giving myself a massage in my neck and shoulders to try and aid that relaxation. Good, everybody. So if it's available to you, and if you don't feel too much strain in the back of the legs, maybe move your legs apart, keeping your legs straight, and holding here. Again, bring your attention to your breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Hands by sides, palms facing up. Allow your head to go heavy onto your mat. If you feel you're starting to get a little bit looser now in the inner thighs, maybe start to spread your legs or inch your legs out a little bit further apart. That's good. Now very slowly, slowly, start to bring your legs back together. Okay, so we're going to start to stretch into the glute muscles, and this will affect your lower back as well for some of you. Okay, so place your right foot on top of your left knee. So right foot on top of your left knee, just above the kneecap, just not directly on the kneecap, just a little bit above it. Okay, now what I want you to do now is start to bend the left knee until you can feel stretch in your right glute muscle, your right bum muscle there. And just hold here, relax. If you need to increase the stretch a little bit, just bend the left knee a little bit more, like so. And just relax here. That's great. Now switch sides. So left foot goes on top of your right knee again, not placing your knee on top of the kneecap, so your foot's on top of your kneecap, but just above the knee. So right foot is bent. Bend as much as you can until you feel that stretch into the left glute, and just hold here. Again, just relaxing, allowing your head to go heavy onto your mat. Relaxing your hands down by your sides. Okay, if you need to bend the right knee a little bit more, as now you're starting to feel a little bit looser, please do. Again, just breathe and relax here. And very slowly release, keeping both knees bent, both feet flat against the wall, hands extended to the sides, palms facing down. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, take the knees, keeping the knees together, take the knees over to the left, and look over your right shoulder, keeping both shoulders on the floor, and hold here. And very slowly back to centre. And repeat on the other side. And back to centre. Extend your legs out, straight. And just hold here for a while, taking a rest. Then very slowly hug your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side. Come to lie face down. First, well, before we lie face down, bring your knees up sideways up against the wall. Then come to lie face down. Bring your knees up against the wall like so. Have your knees bent, then lie face down. Resting your forehead onto your hands. Now if it's available to you, start to come up onto your forearms. And relax the hips down. Again, don't forget to breathe. Relax into the belly. Maybe if you can, push into your hands. Or grab onto your mat if you need to. And release. Very slowly come out. And come to sit. In child's pose. Just come sit on your heels. Knees apart. Work your forehead down towards the floor. Extend your arms out in front. And just reversing the effects of the back bend. And very slowly come up. Now find yourself a comfortable seated upright posture. That may be sitting on your knees. You might be sitting cross-legged. You may want to sit on the chair. Close your eyes, sitting up nice and tall. Bring your attention into your breathing. So maintain relaxed but focused on your breath. set aside 10, 15, 20 minutes a day to sit in silence, eyes closed. Cultivating and strengthening your composure muscles. Staying focused but relaxed. Getting the job done without any attachments of fear, anger, anxiety, tension, stress. Relax the face. Very slowly open your eyes. Roll your shoulders a few times, have a good stretch out. Twist, do what feels good at this point. So I hope this has been of use to you all. If there's anything else you'd like me to do, any future videos, do let me know. Leave a comment down below and I'll do my very best to help out. Until next time guys, take care, stay safe and stay away from this virus. Namaste.